everyone. Me again, Nick with Savemyplant. Yeah, I'm kind of bored. Anyway, I was checking out some YouTube videos just now, about, Occupy and the protests that have been going on, Long Beach and other places across the country. And one thing I've noticed, and I've also noticed this in around my work environment, just in the neighborhood. There's also, I don't know why there's constant protests. There's a federal building by my job, and there's also the Veterans Memorial Park, Veterans Hospital. I can look out one of the windows of my building, and there's plots of military men and women that served the country. Hundreds of them, thousands of them, just all the way up the mountains. It's a beautiful sight. It's sad, but at the same time, it's it's very well kept. Love it on Veterans Day when they have the flags, the American flag on every single one. It's beautiful. It's nice red and white all the way up. Anyway, to the point, if you are a police officer, or you work in law enforcement, you might want to change channel, stop watching this right now, because you know what? I'm sick of you. Okay? I'm not a criminal. Okay? And most people out there that occupy are not criminals. They're harmless people. If you look at them, how many of them do you see wearing guns, or as the police that you see look like they're wearing full body, armor? It's not really armor or battlefield armor. It's all black. It's not camouflage. And then they have this huge ass, like utility belt. I mean, look, it's literally like that fat. Just goodies, all weapons to be used against people. And you see the protester. All they got is plain clothes like me. If you look, there's no. Okay, I don't have any weapons. Nothing. Where am I going to keep a weapon? Nowhere. It is obvious. I don't have a weapon. And yet you see cops with, like I said, the utility belt full of fucking pepper spray and shit, and tasers, and gun on both sides and both holsters, and then they got a fucking shotgun that has rubber bullets, beanbag bullets, and then they have flash grenades, tear gas, smoke bombs. Like, what the fuck? You have no fucking right. I'm sorry. No way. There's a reason why the military has no authority over civilians. Okay, that's in the Constitution. That's what the people wanted. And now we have cops, basically military people, military style enforcement. Okay? So, my theory when it comes to, or my belief when it comes to public safety and police officers, law enforcement, I don't think you should have guns. I'm sorry. The reason why the people have a right to bear arms is because you have a gun. Okay? Just because the police have a gun, I'm going to carry a gun. Because you know what? You can't trust those motherfuckers. Sorry. Too much police brutality. Bums and sent, just a little bit north, I think it's Bell. They just beat to death a homeless man who actually was a pretty alright guy. From what I heard, he hangs out at Starbucks, he talks to people, he actually reads books and poetry, and now he's dead. He had a little, schizophrenia, but come on. A defenseless person, no weapons, obviously weak, he's homeless, he doesn't eat well, he's malnourished. He has no energy to fight, and you beat the shit out of him to a bloody whole death. And then you have the nerve to fly around my fucking house 24/7 with your stupid helicopters. Just check out my Facebook page, Down with LAPD Helicopters. I'm sick of them. Alright. Enough of my anger. On to the garden. So I noticed today that this is starting to open up. You can see. It's very cool. Look, this thing is, it's as tall as I am now. That's really cool. Hello, succulent. She doesn't do much. Yep, and I still got some basil. starting to flower. I just go ahead and click these off. It extends the life. Plenty of lemons. This is the Eureka lemon tree. And these are actually seedless. Picked a few and there were no seeds in them. Just cool. Those Meyer lemons I got came from someone else. Came from a client who has a Meyer lemon tree, and she knows I love fresh organic produce, so she brought me a whole basket full of them. Which is really nice of her, very thoughtful. Okay, the afterglows are still coming in nicely. It's starting to get a little cold at night, a little too cold for them, I think. I'm not seeing too much damage yet. Yeah, it looks alright. Let's check out this other one. It's another afterglow. It's a really beautiful succulent. In the spring, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and remove a lot of these bottom leaves like this. I'll go ahead and completely chop it all the way. Oh look, there's another volunteer in there. So that one's going to get separated in the spring as well. Let's see what else we got here. It's also a good idea to loosen this up a little bit. We'll end up suffocating some of the volunteers. So I need to get in there and actually pull some of that out. The amarilla, still no flower though. Fire plant, it's doing good. The black rose is doing good. I don't know. I see other black roses, and these are very, they always feel so limp on this one. Usually they're a little bit more firmer and actually look like a rose. I don't know. It's alive. It's doing well. What can I say? And here's my egg white turnips. You can see, there's one right there. Get out of the way. So that's a good one. So this is a couple more weeks and I can pick that one. Yeah, a bunch more. All the way across. Wow, that one's completely gone. This is just what's left. It's pretty much pathetic. Cabbage, so I got a cabbage. And look at this one. Just torn up. Look at that yank. Sucking nutrients out of my soil. Spinach, coming in okay. It's another spinach. Slug damage on that. Yeah, some arugula. Arugula's doing well. I need to start picking some more of it. Start to bolt a little bit. Broccoli. It's a nice, very healthy looking broccoli. Wait, let me see. That's one. No, it's a cauliflower. No broccoli. Cauliflower's doing that was not so well. Yep. Still got these puppies on there. Gotta pick them. Just don't know what to do with them. I picked a handful of them, or a big bowl of them, just 3 weeks ago, and unfortunately they kind of just rotted in the bowl. It's not what I want, honestly. And some cayenne. Yep, it's December, so I got some cayenne. There's another green one that just popped up out of nowhere. So, oh, it actually has flowers on it. Some more coming in. That puppy's never going to give up. Strawberries, as you can see, they're starting to poke up. Coming right through. And that's a clover. They're good for, adding nitrogen to the soil, but it's just a weed. I don't care for weeds. Okay. That's that. Look at this rosemary. That's just insane. It's gonna take over my whole house. Yeah. That's just gonna take over. And it started off about the size of this. Maybe less that one, but yeah, about that. That was the start of it. Now look at it. For comparison, if you need it. If you forgot what it looked like already. Yeah. Hey monkey. keeping daddy company when he's homesick. If you don't have any pets, you should get some. They really do bring cheer to your life. You know, they bring that element that only a newborn child can do, is bring innocence and just forgetfulness and just know how to be lazy and lounge and carefree. And if you don't have, you know, children, human children, a pet will give you that same satisfaction. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and upload these onto my channel so you guys can view them, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and don't link your Facebook to the new YouTube version. Every time you like a video, it puts it on your Facebook page. Well, I looked at some lady shaking her booty, and that went on my Facebook page. That's not cool. Oh well. Not like anyone gives a shit about what I do, period. They understand who I am. But yeah, I'm gonna have to deactivate that option. Last thing I want is booty shaking on my damn Facebook. Alright, peace.